We are all on the stream, and either we allow and trust our divine intuition, or we resist the change. We all go through change every single day. I am personally going through it myself. I'm sure many of us that are participating this evening are going through that change as well. But to cling to something that is outmoded, to cling to a paradigm that has left the building is not following the stream and not going with your higher self. Aligning with the higher self means being open to new possibilities. It means being accepting of a new direction in life. So I hope that helps. Let's continue with our discussion. We are going to be beginning to speak about quantum meditation. Quantum meditation, what a funny word. The word came to me this afternoon while I was preparing for this particular class. And I had my ideas of what it was, I had my feeling of what it was, and I said, you know what? Maybe I should Google it. And I Googled it, and it's exactly what I was feeling, exactly what I was thinking. And that is why I'm so proud and so honored to share this information with you. So, without further ado, let's talk about quantum meditation. Let's start with what is quantum meditation. For me, and I'm going to share with you again, for me, from what I understand, from what Spirit tells me, from the experiences I've had over the last 20 some odd years, quantum meditation is kind of the goal of it. The goal of quantum meditation is to remove the what's the word I'm looking for? Remove the barriers, remove the boundaries. One of the joys I find with the work that I do, and especially with quantum meditation, is that we can invoke that moment of clarity anytime during the day. And that's what quantum meditation is for me. It is an act of building and becoming accustomed to moving through the worlds, moving through the veils at will. I remember that I speak of this publicly, where my shamanic teacher said to me that the true act of a shaman is to have one foot on every plane of consciousness, physical, mental, and spiritual. And for me, that's what quantum meditation does. Through the practice of quantum meditation, you have the ability to invoke the memory of that sensation that you felt during the meditation. Um, the idea that meditation is about quieting the mind and staying empty, it's only one aspect of it, and we will work with that. As a matter of fact, we're going to start with that this evening. However, as we build on this, you're going to find that your energy work is a much more easier to get moving. Your energy is going to move a lot easier. You're going to find yourself being able to invoke a certain thought and bring yourself to what I call the astral temple. You're basically building a place between the worlds that is at easy access to you. And why do we do this? For me, we do this because eventually that is where you are going to communicate with your higher self. That is where you're going to have the ability to channel your higher self, to be connected with your higher self at all times, to be able to recognize the subtle energy, the subtle talk, the subtle communication you're getting from your divine self that is connected to the everything. And yes, that is why it's so important. I find that quantum meditation is a wonderful skill to help you remain connected to the higher self, to remain connected to the divine source, if that's what you wish to call it. Many of you are aware of Kathy Bilski's work with quantum leap meditation and quantum leap power prayer. It's a perfect example of an intentional meditation, intentional energy work, and we will talk more about that in the future. So I find that, and I think I have to reiterate this again. When I first started doing quantum meditation without even realizing I was doing it, one of the first things that my higher self said to me was, remember this, remember this, remember this feeling, remember this sensation, remember how you got here. That way you don't need to go through the steps all over again. And that is what I'm hoping is going to happen with all of you tonight and in the future weeks coming as we continue more and more with our classes. We will keep building. And for if anyone is watching this who might have watched class number 5, please remember we're building on everything from class number 1, and we're going to keep building and keep building and keep building. So if you're watching class number 3, you want to come back to class number 1 and start over. This will be a progressive way of learning and understanding energy, understanding consciousness. And I felt that this was the best way to start. So if you want to, by all means, you can Google the term quantum meditation. I was very surprised that Spirit had given me that word to use this evening. It is exactly what we're doing. And tonight, I think it's very, very important to get us primed and ready. I know that many of us may have been on this path for years. I know I need a reminder. I've been doing this for over 2 decades, and I still need reminders. We still get distracted by life. We still get focused on other aspects of life. We still get aggravated. We still get angry. But however, we must remember the basics. And even though this might be considered a basic, I feel that after this exercise, you're going to be like, wow, I'm never going to forget this. I'm never going to forget this. And I don't want you to. I want you to remember this particular meditation. I want you to remember exactly what you felt, what you were sensing, how your body was vibrating, all of the above, and know that you can access that at any moment. Quantum meditation is about creating an imprint on a universal level. And once you create that imprint, you have access to it whenever you want. So let's begin creating that imprint. Are you ready to do some work? All right. Tonight we're going to start with the full body relaxation. The full body relaxation is a technique that was taught to me, again, 2 decades ago. It is very thorough. It is almost a working of self-hypnosis. Don't worry, we will make sure that we bring you back fully after this particular work. Just remember that you are in very safe hands, you're in a very safe place, and I will do my best to never let anything negative come to you or around you as we're doing this work. The relationship between myself and you needs to be a bond of trust. It needs to be a bond of allowing and of guidance. So do not worry. Please understand that all we're doing this evening is relaxation, learning how to relax the body. When was the last time you were fully relaxed? Let's start by taking a few deep breaths. I'm going to ask you to please close your eyes. No notes. Please do not take any notes, and please no questions during this exercise. I will take questions afterward. Close your eyes. I want you to breathe in through your nose, filling your belly. Again, breathing in through your nose, filling your belly, holding and pausing for a moment, and then exhaling. We're remembering how to breathe. So let's remember how to breathe again together. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Feeling your belly. See your belly get full. Pause. and then exhale. I want you to think about your breath, only your breath. Again, in through your nose, fill your belly, pause, and exhale. One more time. Breathing in through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and exhale. With your eyes closed, you should be starting to feel more relaxed. I'd like you to continue the breathing that you've done. Continue effortlessly breathing in through your nose, filling your belly, pausing, and then exhaling effortlessly. With your eyes closed, I want you to visualize and feel or focus on your toes. Feel your toes, wiggle your toes. Remember them? Now I want them to relax. Allow them to relax. Allow them to feel warm. Allow them to feel heavy and very, very relaxed. Take a breath and focus on the balls of your feet, your arch. And again, feel them getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Bringing your attention to your ankles. Feeling your ankles getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Take a deep breath. Remember your breathing. And focus on your calves. Your lower leg below the knee, feeling very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Feeling your thighs. Focus on your thighs, getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Now just scan your legs, starting from your thighs, going down to your toes. If there are any areas that are not relaxed, think about that and see them, feel them getting warm, heavy, and completely relaxed. Let's take a breath, remembering our breathing, and remember and focus on our hips, our groin, the very top of our legs and our buttocks. Feel this entire section getting warm, feeling very heavy and very, very relaxed. And as we work our way up the body, focus on the lower spine, your lower belly, your belly, the mid of your back, everything below your rib cage, getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Take a breath. Bringing your attention up to your heart, your lungs, your armpits. Feel this entire area getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Remembering to breathe, you bring your focus to your shoulders, the tops of your arms, your biceps, your triceps. Feel them too getting very warm, getting very heavy, very, very relaxed. And now from your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. And one of my favorites, your palms, your fingers, your fingertips are getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Bring your attention now to the base of your neck, the base of your skull, your throat, getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Taking a breath, feel the back of your head, your crown, your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw, all the muscles in your face, getting very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. And now feel your entire body from your toes to the top of your head, feeling very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Scan your body. Is there tension in any muscle? Is there pain anywhere? Scan your body. Focus on that one spot, 2 spot, 3 spot, and send the energy of feeling very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Allowing your body and the energy to move through at optimum level, allowing your body, your muscles, your veins, your cells to allow healing energy, relaxing energy to flow freely from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, feeling very warm, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. Take a breath. Remember to breathe. And now that you are very relaxed, that you have transcended your day-to-day consciousness, let us build a safe place, a sanctuary together. I want you to remember exactly how you feel, what sensations you're feeling, how your muscles feel, how your brain feels, your thoughts, your heart, your hands, your feet. Remember every sensation you are feeling right now. And we're going to move to create a sanctuary that you will also remember. So now, from the base of the deepest part of your heart, focus on your heart. Transcend every level, every layer, and go to the source of your heart. And see the bright light. See the white light of cleansing, of clarity, and of protection. And allow this light to begin to expand from your heart. Allow this light to expand from your heart and surround your chest. Allow this light to expand and surround your head, your knees, your feet. Allow this light to expand and surround your body and this bright white bubble of light where no darkness may enter, where you are feeling completely protected, and where life and vitality thrive. And as you create this white ball of light surrounding your body, see it getting brighter and brighter and brighter to where it begins to blind you, but not to the point where you're uncomfortable. Allow it to blind you so that it may dissolve. And as it dissolves, you see yourself on a woodland path. You see yourself looking at your feet, standing on this dirt path. And before you is a path or a trail into this green foliage, trees and bushes. And slowly you begin to hear the noises of nature, of paradise. You begin to hear the chirping of the birds, the creaking of the crickets. Some of you may even have a fairy buzz by your ear. For this is a world that is not a world, and a place that is not a place. A world of your creation as you begin to step foot and place your right foot upon this path. And as you begin to journey down this path, you begin to look to your left and look to your right and see all the life, the foliage, the plants, the trees. You see the sun streak through the branches. Continuing down this path, up before you, you see a curve turning to the right and another turning to the left. You decide that the right-hand path is the right way, and you begin to follow that path. Again, surrounded with foliage, surrounded with life. You feel the dirt crunching beneath your feet. You smell the green, the beautiful life that is around you and the plants. And lo and behold, before you, you see a giant field, completely open with no plants, no trees, a giant field, a prairie, with nothing but grass. And in this grass, you feel safe. You feel whole. As the sunshine turns to darkness, as the darkness reveals the light of a bright full moon shining down upon you, you now see yourself in a prairie under the moonlight. A giant, giant disk of moon looking down upon you. Feel the breeze blowing through your hair. It is here where you will create your sanctuary. It is here where you will build your sacred place. It is here where no one can harm you. It is here where your health will be revitalized, where your questions will be answered. It is here where you will find your inner wisdom, your higher self, and the answers that you have been seeking, finding peace and clarity. And following the guidance of your own spirit, I want you to visualize a place for you to sit. And it can be created by anything you wish. It could be a chair, a couch, a stone, a tree, the dirt. Whatever your heart is telling you, find a place to sit comfortably. Sit here for a few moments. And whatever it is you're sitting on, feel it beneath you. Feel the texture. See the color. Feel the material. Scan it. And a 3D level, scan it. See the up, the underneath, the left, the right. And this is your place of contemplation. This is where you are safe. And this is the place where you will come back and build a greater sanctuary. This is the place where you will build your astral temple. This is the place where you will connect with your higher self. Take a few deep breaths. Look around where you are. Look above. Look to the left. Look to the right. Look below you. And remember what you're feeling. Remember every sensation you are feeling as you stand up and look toward the path in the woods, bringing you back, taking your first step away from the spot. Turn back, look at it, and remember it. Remember this place. Continue walking toward the woods, back into the canopy, full of life, full of green, full of the noise of the crickets, with the dirt crunching underneath your feet. As you make that curve to the left, since you did turn right, curving you to the left again to bring you back. And you see the end of the path, bringing you back into that bright white light. And the bright white light becomes brighter and brighter and brighter, almost blinding you. And when you just could not take it anymore, you suddenly feel your body again. And the white light dissolves back into your heart. And you feel your body again, feeling very, very relaxed, very warm, very heavy. You scan your body. You remember what you feel. You see it. You feel it. You taste it. You smell it. And slowly we come back. Slowly back to where you're sitting, laying, standing. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Begin to wiggle your toes. Begin to wiggle your fingers. And as you come back, remember everything. Remember every sensation and know you can evoke this thought, this feeling, this energy, and this clarity at a whim when needed. So as we count down, as we come back, 3, you begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. 2, you slowly begin to open your eyes. 1, you're back. You feel energized. You're aware of your surroundings. Welcome back. I hope that was absolutely as wonderful as it was for me, because I got to enjoy it with you. Again, this is just laying down the foundation of what quantum meditation is. More quantum meditation will go much deeper into the subconscious. We'll be dealing with energies, cosmic energies, healing energies, everything that is possible in this realm. You have basically created your quantum haven, and I'm so proud of you. So good job, everybody. Good job. And I hope you will remember everything that you felt, everything that you experienced. If next week, what I'm looking forward to is developing more of your quantum sanctuary or your astral temple, if you would like. As well, we are going to move into a little bit more, I don't want to say theory, but I know it's very important that we balance the logical as well as the intuitive, so we'll be covering a little bit more of that, and we'll move into wherever Spirit guides us. I'm very grateful we've had this opportunity to share and to really connect together, and I hope that was a wonderful meditation for you as it was for me. I myself am still reeling. So what I'm going to recommend for all of you right now is to ground. Take a few deep breaths, wiggle your fingers, shake your head around a little bit if you need to. Put your roots into the ground, and what I mean by that is visualize roots coming out of the bottom of your feet, wherever you are, sending them into the earth. sending them into the dirt, into the magma. And wherever you are, I want you to grab whatever is in front of you, whether it be the table, the chair, something to let you know that you are now back in your home, in this place. If you need to, I would suggest having a little bite to eat at this point. Maybe splash some cold water on your face. But again, I feel that we've had a lot of work done for our first day, and I'm looking forward to our next week. I know everyone's a little bit on a trance, so if you do have any questions, this would be the time to ask. Um, I'll give you a moment or two to snap out of it. But I don't want to know how you feel. I just want to know if you have any particular questions. So did anything come up? Did you sense a need or an urgency that needed to be brought up, something that needed to be discussed before we call it an evening? Ah, good, good, good. Anyway, that was great. I really enjoyed this. It's time. We're gonna call it a night. I'm looking forward to next week. Let's see where this takes us. I'm hoping maybe next week we can do something a little more grounded, for lack of a better term. Like I said, I'd like to talk a little bit more about theory, and we'll move on to that a little bit. I just felt this was very much an important part of the foundation of the work that we can do with our consciousness. Now you know. Now you understand where consciousness can go. Now you have the ability to evoke that feeling, that energy, and that sensation, and know that you're going to draw your strength from this. You will. You will. The more you connect with your true self, your divine self that is connected with the source of all things, you're going to find more rejuvenation. You're going to find more clarity, and just see how nice you are to everybody, at least for the rest of the day. Anyway, we're going to call it a night, and I thank you all for joining us this evening. I look forward to next Tuesday's class. By all means, please, if you have any questions once you wake up a little bit from this, you can post them at the Circle of Divine Light Consciousness class group. So by all means, share your experiences. What did you feel? I'm not going to give homework during the series, but if I could suggest, why don't you share with everybody what you felt? What did you see? If you want to share what you were sitting on, I think that's important. I have a full temple, but I'm not going to go into my temple. But, I don't know, maybe what you felt, what you saw. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us this evening. And I know I need to wake up a little bit. So I'm going to call it a night for this particular series, and we'll see you we'll see you all next week. So thank you all, everybody, and thank you for being a part of our first class. You guys are on the ground floor. Welcome, welcome. I love you guys. Take care now. Bye-bye.